So the question here is, area of a square is 1296 square centimeter. So one of its side is reduced by 1/3. By what percent the other side should be increased to maintain the area? So area of the square is given as 1296 square centimeter. So to find its side, we will find the square root. So using the square root shortcut or speed max concept, so we can find square root for 1296. So it is 36. So it is reduced by 1/3. The side 36 is reduced by 1/3 means so 1/3 of 36 is reduced and one side becomes 24. Now it will become a rectangle. So but its area should be maintained. And now by what percent the other side should be increased to maintain the same 1296 area. So instead of finding the side and what is the side, reduced side, and what will be the length of the other side and by what percent it is increased. So instead of working out all, so here using this ladder, so within seconds you can get the answer. So where is 1/3? So 1/3 is here. So we are asked it is reduced by 1/3. So 1/3 is here. By what percent the other side should be increased? So go one step up. So answer is 50%. So the other side should be increased by 50% to maintain the area. So we'll see the next example. So the question is, price of an article is increased by 10%. By what percent the consumption should be decreased to maintain the expenditure? So here the factor expenditure should be same. So under this condition, so if price increases by 10%, by what percent the consumption should be decreased? So now instead of working out or using all those formulas, so here where is 10%? So we are here. So by what percent the consumption should be decreased? So when decrease is asked, come one step down. So by what percent it should be decreased? It should be decreased by 9%. So answer is 9%. So consumption should be decreased by 9% to maintain the expenditure when price increases by 10%. So we'll see the next example. So the question is, profit percent was wrongly calculated on the selling price as 20%. So find the correct profit percent. So earlier questions they gave like price increased by what percent consumption should be decreased or length decreased by what percent breadth should be increased. So here wrong percentage is given. So normally profit should be calculated only on the cost price. So here profit is calculated on the selling price, which is wrong. So calculating on the selling price, they have got profit percent at 20%. So find the correct profit percent. So what will be the correct profit percent? So actually profit should be calculated only on the cost price. Say for example, so cost price is 400 rupees and selling price is 500 rupees. So what is the profit? So profit here is, so difference between selling price and cost price 100. On which the profit should be calculated, profit percent. So this 100 should be calculated as a percentage of 400. So but instead, so they have calculated this 100 on 500 on the selling price. And they have got it as 20%. Now correct profit percent is asked. So this 100 should be calculated on 400. So calculating on a higher value, the value will be less. So if you calculate this on a lower value, value will be more. So the wrong profit percent which is given is a decreased one. So calculating on the selling price, profit percent is got as 20. So what will be the correct profit percent is asked. So calculating on the lower value, it should be more. So for that, you have to go one step up. So correct profit percent is 25%. So here profit percent calculated on the selling price is 20%. So if it is calculated on the cost price, it will be more. So go one step up. So the correct profit percent is 25%. So answer is correct profit percent is 25%. So for this question, the correct profit percent is 25%. So we'll see the next example. So the question is, tax on a commodity is reduced by 10% and total revenue remains unchanged. What is the percentage increase in its consumption? So this question was asked for RBI Grade B exam 2013. So mostly they think that RBI exam level is tedious. So here when you understand the concept, so easily we can arrive at the answer. So in this question, revenue remains unchanged. So as to maintain this revenue, commodity tax is reduced by what percent consumption has increased is asked. So to maintain this revenue, so decrease in tax commodity, so increase in consumption is asked. So we can easily, with the help of the ladder concept, arrive at the answer. So by what percent the tax on a commodity is reduced? It is 10%. So where is 10% in our ladder? So it is here. And by what percent consumption should be increased? So increase means just go one step up. So 10% is 1 by 10. So one step up will be 1 by 9. So which is equal to approximately 11%. And which will be the suitable answer, suitable option? So it is option A, 11, 1 by 9%. So 1 by 9, so to find the percentage, so we'll multiply it with 100. So it is 9, 11 is 99 and remainder is 1. So approximately 11% and exactly, so with the options we can get 11, 1 by 9% is the answer. So we'll see the next example. So the next question is, price of a TV was increased by 20%. The new price of the TV must be decreased by how much percentage so that the old price of the TV is maintained. So now increased price is given and decreased percentage is asked, so to maintain the old price. So now this ladder concept, I'll tell you which all areas you can use. So whenever you have three variables, so to maintain one factor, if the other two variables vary inversely within themselves and one decreases, to find the factor, to find the percentage by which the other factor increases or vice versa, we can use this ladder concept. So here old price has to be maintained and the new price increase, so we can find the decreased percentage using the ladder concept. So this ladder is worth remembering, and also I'll tell you how to remember this percentage and fraction relation. Suppose if they give 20% and now how to find the value? So we have seen earlier that when percentage is given, divided with 100. So for example, if we have 20%, so dividing this with 100, so what will be the value? It is 1 by 5. So when we are talking about 20% and we need only one step up or one step down. So 20% is 1 by 5. And what will be the one which is the one step more than this 1 by 5? So it will be 1 by 4 and 1 by 6. And now how to remember the fraction, the percentage equivalent to the fraction? So to find the percentage, multiply this with 100. So when percentage is given, to find the fraction, divide it with 100, so we'll get the fraction. And with this percentage, so it is enough if you remember the one which is above the one step above and below the given fraction. So one step above will be 1 by 4, one step below will be 1 by 6. So when the denominator is more, value will be less. And now to find the percentage, so 1 by 4 multiply with 100, we get the percentage. So we saw earlier how to find percentage for a fraction just by multiplying it with 100. So we get the percentage, it is 25%. And 1 by 6, what will be the percentage? So into 100. Now dividing this, so we get 16.67%. So whenever we are working this question, so to maintain one factor, to find the increase or decrease percentages according to the question, so just moving up and down the ladder one step at a time, we can arrive at the answer easily within seconds. And now remembering this fraction, this table, this ladder value is worth remembering, but also we can easily remember like, so when percentage is given to find the fraction, divide it with 100, and when fraction is given to find the percentage, multiply it with 100. So to work out any question, so you can have this in mind, no need to produce in the paper and work out. So you can have this table, ladder in your mind and work out. Or whenever a question is given, so if it is 20%, it is enough just we remember the up and down steps, and then accordingly increase or decrease can be found. So here price is increased by 20%, and we are asked to find by what percentage it should be decreased. So decrease means come one step up. So for 20% it is 1 by 5. So what will be one step down to find the decrease? So if it is 1 by 5, one step down will be 1 by 6. So 1 by 6, multiply it with 100. So we get the percentage 60.67%. So remembering this ladder concept, this ladder values is useful for you in the exam, or also you can arrive at the ladder values so just by having the given percentage. So 20% divided with 100, we get the fraction. Suppose if you need to go up, so it will be one step up. So one step up of 1 by 5 will be 1 by 4. So to find the percentage into 100, 25%. Here we need decrease, so one step down. So only one step down of 1 by 5, it is 1 by 6, and then into 100, it is 16.67%. So all these percentages repeatedly you will be facing in the exam. So with this ladder up or down, so when decrease is asked, come one step down, when increase is asked, go one step up, and you can find the answer. So for this question, so price is increased by 20%, so decrease is 16.67%. So what will be the suitable answer here? It is 16, 2 by 3%. So answer is option D, 16, 2 by 3%. And friends, so remember to recapitulate again. So with this ladder concept, we are all to maintain one factor. If other two factors varies inversely, we can use this ladder concept where you can arrive at the answer easily within seconds. And remembering this ladder values is work, and it is very useful for you in the exam. Or else, so whatever the given percentages, so just you can find the corresponding fraction. Suppose if they give 9%, so divide it with 100, we get 1 by 11. So to go up, it is 1 by 11, one step up is 1 by 10. To find the percentage, multiply it with 100, so it is 10%. So now for this concept questions, just by moving up and down the ladder, one step at a time. So please remember, there is only one step down or one step up for decrease or increase. Accordingly, you can find the answer easily within seconds. So we'll see the next concept.